A fresh blanket of snow enhances the beauty of this Berkshires vacation retreat. Interior designer Mark Christolfi collaborated with architect Michael Gorman and Lou Boxer Builders to create a new shingle-styled house that feels like it's always been there.
It was designed to be in the hills of Berkshires, to be very relaxed, practical, as well as beautiful.
And you can see this isn't a cottage, it's a rather large 12,000 square foot house. The Americana design style that Mark used makes the interiors friendly, not intimidating. Great appliances and great materials rule the kitchen. The limestone floor has granite inserts, and the same toned granite covers the counters and island.
The pot rack was made by a company in New York called Howard Kaplan, and there's a good collection of pans and pots on there that carries some good weight, so we had to make sure that it was actually connected into the steel beam of the ceiling.
The light antique painted finish of the Woodmeister cabinets really keeps the kitchen from being too dark. The eating area feels like a porch. The window treatments around the high beadboard ceiling reflect the trees outside. This table is an antique reproduction painted in a folk art pinwheel pattern. There's a lazy Susan in the center. And check out where Mark hid the TV. So the humans aren't the only ones who have a great place to eat. Here is where the owner's beloved pets dine.
We are in the back hall area of the house, and this is one of my favorite details. It's just quirky and tongue-in-cheek and wonderful. And this is where the dogs have their water bowls and their food bowls, and it's a homage to all their pets.
The great room down the hall is both a family room and dining room. Mark kept it from being too huge by setting up several seating areas filled with inviting and durable furniture. Of course, everything is pet friendly.
Fabrics, I was very careful to choose things that were very tightly woven. The floor is reclaimed barn board, so it already has a patina and a use to it. So it was very good with the dog's claws and so forth.
Woodmeister made the quarter sawn oak cabinets. This fireplace is a combination of fieldstone and a shimmery ash fieldstone.
They feel like the outside being brought in, which is the most wonderful thing about them.
The weather vanes in the room fit the Americana theme.
They kind of set a feeling about the quality of the house. The clients are collectors, and they like beautiful things.
The bar area is designed to step down so the owners can sit in chairs instead of bar stools. It's surrounded with a stunning series of stained glass windows by Dreamhouse alum Jim Anderson. They show the four seasons from day to night.
What's beautiful about these stained glass windows is the level of detail.
Now, if you think that's great, check out the window Jim made for the powder room. It's one of two windows he has made based on The Hobbit.
Really taking the idea and running with it in terms of understanding the book, the story, and making the stained glass windows be in sync.
Outside one bathroom is a framed puzzle of the windows that the owners had Stowe Puzzles of Vermont custom make for them. Another custom piece just winds up the walls surrounding the staircase. Los Angeles artist Esther Carpenter painted a Berkshires-inspired mural in the style of Rufus Porter.
The willow trees are a sign of Rufus Porter's work, and we tried to glaze over it to make it look old and to have some patina and age to it.
And of course, there's even room in the mural for the owner's dogs. Mark had an inspiring idea to decorate the tricky landings on either side of the stairs.
Those are kind of his and her library spaces, and they're big readers, collectors of first editions and beautiful books, and the libraries were very special to them.
2 floors down is a finished basement with a great billiard room. Blatt Billiards of New York City restored the late 19th century Brunswick pool table. Just look at the detail. And even the walls are covered with billiard cloth.
I thought it would be a nice material that would warm up the space.
This painting is called Cat from the Wrong Side of the Tracks. And if you think this cat looks familiar, you're right.
It's Dr. Seuss, and it depicts sort of a maniacal cat playing pool.
There's an equally fun Wizard of Oz theme for the exercise room. It started with this signed poster from the musical Wicked.
The room has this beautiful green with a watery rug on the floor.
The framed Oz-inspired prints are from a University of Kansas edition of The Wizard of Oz. And since the owners clearly like the movies, they've got their own home theater. Wood columns cleverly hide the speakers, and the chairs are comfy enough for a good nap. The curtain fabric came from France but has a folksy feel. And if that weren't enough, take a look at this closet. The DVDs are alphabetized. Holiday movies get their own shelf. And it's the perfect Hollywood ending for a dream house that's a vacation dream come true.